everybody, and welcome to Thursday. We are going to be starting up the Ephemera on a budget again, and so I wanted to talk to you about ways of finding inexpensive ephemera, your thrift stores, of course. And then I do want to make a plug for Decorate Your Life over on Facebook. If you are a member and a contributor and a wish granter, you can get your wishes granted over there where they have Wishing Wednesday. And that happens, you guessed it, every Wednesday. So what I'm doing, I had made my wish over there, and I had gotten my wish granted by Jenny Petro, who is also on our design team, for Sandy over at Decorate Your Life. So we're all connected in a way, and in a wonderful way. These are all great ladies, and there's people coming into the group new. You just got to answer some questions, and then somebody grants you a wish, you should grant a wish. And you don't have to grant anything super expensive. I asked for die cuts, and I got beautiful die cuts for the journal, and I made my preference for color green. And so you can be a little specific. You can say I want green, or I want pink, or I want florals, or I need lace, or I need trims, or I need beads, or and go easy on everybody's pocket, because not all of us can afford to send a lot, especially nowadays. And every penny counts. So that being said, that's where you'll go. I'll leave a link in the description to that Facebook group if you want to go over there and join. So I had told Jenny I was working on a green journal, and I had been talking about a green journal. So I'm gutting the book. I found my digital, and I'm also using, remember that book we talked about that I got from the secondhand store? I'm using that. I'm printing a lot of pieces for it, because some I can use for ephemera and others I can use for pages. These are going to be part of my signatures. I don't know how many I'll need, but while I'm waiting on everything to print, I'm at least going to get these folded and ready to go. And I want to show you what I meant by, I just want to say this to Jenny, and to anybody that knows Jenny, and to all of you who should know Jenny. You'll find she's just got this intuitive part. Like, it's like she knew in her mind what I was going to be creating when I create it. Or, how do I say it? Her ideas are so similar to what I wanted to do. It was incredibly, almost ironic. And it was, like I said, it's like her intuition. It's like she was sitting here in my mind saying, oh, she wants this, and oh, she wants that, because it was perfect. What she sent me was absolutely perfect. Even back when we did the Valentine's Day, Galentine collaboration with Dahlia and Edwina over at Elegant Creations by Edwina. It was like we were all reading each other's mind. And thank you, Dahlia of Mandalay Cards and More, for having pulled us all together for that event. So I'm saving the pictures. I bought these incredible storage bins, and I'm going to put those to good use. I want to show you something on this page. So anyhow, yes, you're following along, but hopefully you're interested, and you're staying with me. Look at this. Look at this. So I'm going to cut this out just like it is, and then I'm going to come in with my watercolor and watercolor that. So that does not get torn up. That gets saved. And on this one, I don't think I'm going to lace the edges of the pages. I think we're going to do tabs and different things. And then, like I said, this will be our ephemera on a budget. So you can join the Wishing Wednesday, join the group, post things that you make. You're encouraged to shop Sandy's web store. It's a fun place to be. It's a fun place to be. And if you don't, I mean, you don't have to. You can, it's optional. For this project, it's optional. Look at this coming up. Isn't this cool? So I thought, yes I did, once or twice, I would get out my watercolors and I would get out some of the matching, try to find them because they're listed. Rotate camp something. It gives their like shapes, and then you can come in here and you can locate, see, like these. Like I thought I would watercolor this one to match that one as close as I can and have some fun with that. So this one does not get destroyed. Well, it's definitely going to get destroyed, but I'm going to fussy cut around it. And I think I'll, yeah, you'll see. I think those are going to be clusters maybe. There's the second page of those. And I feel like I haven't even gone through the book. I've just been kind of pulling pages out as we go. Look at this. These are going to get watercolored. And you can go to the Dollar Tree and get a $1.50 set of watercolors, or maybe 5 and below and get a $5 set of the tubes. Sometimes they have the big pans, the fall colors at Dollar Tree for $5. It's not, I'm going to keep that one. They're not outrageously priced. But if you just get the regular colors, your primary colors, you can mix those and make the colors closer to what you want. And I'll share a book. I don't even know where I got the book now. I think I might have ordered it on Amazon, but I'll share those color combos with you so you get an idea of what we're doing. All right, so I'm not going to make, this may only be a 2-signature journal because of the thickness of the paper I'm using this go around, because it's going to be a big, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That might do it. Because I got 21 prints coming out. So I may go 5 of these or 6 of these, and 5 or 6 of these into 2 signatures. And then the rest will be our ephemera. And I'm going to wait. This time I'm going to take Miss Dahlia Manderly Card's advice, and I'm going to make the signatures first as we go, and we'll embellish as we go. And these will be what we're going to create our project with. So some of these will go okay, like this one I thought would be okay to go folded. Even though our butterfly and our leaves are kind of going the wrong way, it would still work. If I can't find enough, see, that would work. Okay, this one, ephemera. And this one, ephemera. You can see that'll definitely work. Remember, we're covering this with stuff. It'll be almost unrecognizable. So I'm waiting for all of those to come out. Here's some more. See, now this one will be okay to Even though my words aren't going the right way, it's still all right. See, that looks gorgeous. This looks gorgeous. So now you know what I mean by the green. And then I got some backgrounds coming. So let's take a page. I am so excited about doing this. So what I'm going to do is, I should have probably inked the back, but that's okay. We're going to make a set of 6 tags. And I'm not sure what we're going to put on them yet. They don't have to be perfect. I mean, they don't have to be exact in size. In fact, it's probably better if they aren't. But I do want to straighten this little mess up. All right, there we go. Look at this. So we're already started on a project. So as I make stuff, I'm just going to store it. There's that one. And this is so much fun. We'll store it in one of those really cool storage boxes I was talking about. So there we go. So there's 3 tags to start with. And then basically we need to cut the corners. And let's see, it's probably going to be this side. Let me look. If I don't like it, we can change it. Look, yes. So tags don't have to be over the edge. Just need to have a nice little tag top. I love it. Now, if you don't like kits and you don't have a kit, you can use anything. Magazine pages, books with flowers in it. You can stamp, you can stencil, you can ink, you can create whatever you want, however you want. So I was gifted, and that's the other thing. Start telling people. It doesn't hurt to say, for Christmas, I want this. For Easter, I want that. Start developing your start developing a wish list. Give it to your friends and family. Ask, don't be afraid to ask, because somebody can go to the Dollar Tree and get a lot of your stuff there. Go to library, see magazines. A lot of libraries give away free magazines, right? Okay, I'm looking for something that matches. This gray is okay. It's a little dark, but that's all right. We can write on that, right? We can write on that. That's what I'm saying. So let's do this. Get it glued down, guys. We're having fun today. I think I'll go right up to that, because I don't want that red line. Maybe I'll go over here. I don't want, and the red line's on that side. Nope. I don't like that red line where you're going to be writing. So let's come down here, and we'll glue it right there, and then we'll trace around it, right? Yep. I do recommend, if you're going to spend, where you should spend a little money is if you're getting glue sticks. Because I have found that the Dollar Tree glue sticks just don't work. They don't stick as good as some of the others out there. So that I definitely recommend. These are a little more pricey, but for this size, I buy the 6-pack, and I get them for about $5 each. And this, for me, has been a good glue stick. All right, we're going to glue this one down. I love it. And thank you, Jenny. I swear it was like she read my mind. She sent me the exact right thing. Okay, so now I'm going to flip this one over. Remember, I don't want it up next to the, I don't want the red line on there. And then we'll put this one, oh, I love this. Put right up next to that, right? And I don't know if I have enough space. Yeah, we'll put this one on a different sheet. But guys, I won't throw this piece away. We'll use that somewhere. We will use it somewhere. Let that dry good. Bring this up. Fold. I'm okay if I get near the paper but not over the paper, because usually that does a good job of coming off. All right, now we're going to go this way. And again, I'll keep my scraps. I will put those in a Ziploc bag as we go in my little crate. Over time, you all, you'd be so proud of me. I am getting organized. So everything Jenny sent me is going to go in the green journal box. And you don't necessarily have to do your tags this way. Just for me, it works. And again, I'm okay if some comes over the edge. Doesn't bother me at all. Adds to the flavor. I love creating stuff like this. I love it. I love it. I love it. I have got some good ideas coming up for you guys. I just have to, I have a guide. And it's a pretty good one. Okay, I gotta do that one yet. So here we go. So you'll see how quirky I get stuff done. Sometimes I tear, sometimes I cut, sometimes I use a ruler. And if I get it super close and I don't like it, I'll take my scissors and trim, but we're going to use the one that came out really nice. And this guy. You can ink if you like, although on this one I'm not sure I will. Now see, like this, I can come in later and trim with my scissors. And make that line up a little better. I just want to show you real quick how cool, how amazing, how gorgeous something like this can become with very little things. All right, we're going to go back in here and we're going to scooch that up in there. Nice. And if you don't have something that works like this, you can do it yourself. There's two ways of doing it. I'll show you on a scrap piece of paper. All right, scrap paper. I should keep that, but let's see what it's made out of. Well, we can make a tag with it. We'll keep it. All right, so we have something that looks like this. So you can, I spy how you like it. I think I want to go there, right? And then take this piece and put it here. Either trace it or just cut along. And those should closely mirror one another. So that's one way, right? The other way, if it's easy enough, is to kind of pull it together And I'm just barely going to show you here because I want to round my corners and trim it. So then you get equal cuts. That I want to make a tag for width. Alright, I'll slide that to the side. Alright, so now we know about corners. Throw this away. And let's dig into some of this beautiful gifts that Jenny sent me. I'm absolutely over the moon. Right. So we have this guy that she sent. And I feel like this is probably going to be the one I go through first. The quickest, the mostest, and the, oh, it's just gorgeous. Look at this. So there already, we've changed it up. Sending love your way, under there. Let's put a butterfly there. And look, already. I just love it. That's one tag done. Oh, and then on the other side, watch this. Watch this. Too cool, too cool. Let's go here. Now on the top, if you're not going to put anything too close to it, you can go off of the tag. Give it a little dimension by going off the tag itself, see? It doesn't have to be straight on. Get that good and glued down. This one I think I better use my Lineco. I better use my Lineco, guys. So I'm hoping, Jenny, when you see this, you're like, oh my God, no wonder she loves it. It's perfect. Okay, right there. And then, sending love your way. Isn't that precious? It is precious. There. Okay, and then on the back, flip that over. We are going to put "You are appreciated" up here on top. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh my goodness, look at that. Okay, so now let's get us a spot for the tag that we just made in one of our journals. All right, so one of our signature pages. Let's find out. I put some in here. Some of the prints. Let's go with Midway. Let's get some of this. Whether it was the right way. Let's get some of this script in there. Yes, 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 yes. All right, here we go. I'm going to get my tear ruler. Wow! How do you like that? Oh, crafty lens. All my projects fell. All right, let's find out where we're at here. Sorry about that, but you know my lifestyle. I am a junk collector. Oh, I should actually make the pocket like that so it'll kind of match maybe, right? I don't know. I don't know if I want to be matchy-matchy over here. It would look nice though, look at that. any one of these pages are going to look nice, but I think I want to go with this one. Okay, so we're going to put you aside. We're going to put you aside. I'm going to set you aside for a minute because coming up is going to be more fun. All right, so we're going to tear here. I just want to show you. You don't necessarily always have to have the finest. You can use a Reynolds, you know, like on Reynolds wrap or wax paper. That piece that tears, you can collect that, cut that off, and you can use that. You can use a regular ruler. All right, let's go up this way because I want to salvage this. I want to make a nice, beautiful journal card with that. And then we'll go. It's going to be a little off, guys, because of the writing. But trust me, it's okay because, see, it's okay, but it's just because the writing kind of goes wonky. But in a journal, wonky is okay. I'm wondering how far down. No. I was going to do something silly, but I think I'll wait. I'll wait. Silly comes later. All right, so let's get this glued down. I want to do a notch. All my round punches are in my bag. I thought maybe I'd have one up here, but no, they're all in my bag. I'll do that later. I don't want to do that later. I want to do that now. Okay, let's say you don't have a circle punch, but you want a thumb notch. This is how you do it. You go around. And I probably should ink this one. This one's awfully light. Let's see, do I want to ink it? Yeah, I do want to ink it, guys, because it's very light in color. What do we got up here? That's blue. Can't have blue. Gotta have a traditional color or a green for sure. That's orange, evergreen bough. That might work. That'll work. Oh, and I found some cool stuff for one of my books. I can't wait to show you. One of my journals, one of my other journals. All right. Let's get our center cut out. Did I knock my scissors to Kingdom Kaflooey? I usually knock my scissors to Kingdom Kaflooey. I might have to rewind my video to see where we went. Hopefully, we didn't go far, guys. You see how I lose things? Oh, there they are. Here we go. All right, so we'll cut this out. And then we'll ink it. Make sure I get all that marker off there. Even though I'm going to ink it, I made it with a very dark color. There we go. All right. So hold on. I'm going to go get a few more supplies and bring them to my already crowded spot. I'll be right back. Just enjoy the view for a second. All right, so I went with, what does it say? Oasis Green. These are little ink pads that I bought from Temu, and they were inexpensive. The pros are they're inexpensive. The cons are they aren't very big, and they take a while to dry. But they are pretty. They are very pretty. And if you are on a budget and you're not going to use them too much, they're all worth the money. And I like this. This is kind of a matching. I mean, it gives it color, but it's not overwhelming. And now that I'm getting it on there, I'm like, it might be a little too light. It's kind of It's okay though. I think we can make it work. I found one of my circle punches too while I was digging around. We'll see how it looks up next to the page. If it's not enough, and yeah, I don't think it's enough. We'll get a different one here. This one says Misty Blue. No, I don't think I want the Misty Blue. Let's just go with the Evergreen Bell. Let's just go with this. I know I've kept you guys far longer than normal, but I hope you've enjoyed yourself, and I hope that you will craft along with me. And in our next video, we'll do something else. For the moment, I feel like we're just going to be working on, see, that's almost the same, but it's just a little darker. Yeah, you can see it a little better. We're going to be working on tags and pockets. I want to do some collage work. So, but here for the first couple of weeks, we're just going to do we'll do some tags, some different ways of doing tags, and then the following week we'll work on collages, and then the week after that I think we'll do belly bands, and then we'll put our pages all in one spot, and then when we get to the point of putting the journal together, we can decide what to keep, how many signatures to make, because I mean we could actually have five small signatures, or 3 small signatures, or 7 small signatures. Okay, all in what we want. So I'm going to glue this down. But I feel like our background, our page around it needs a little more work, and I'll do that off camera. I do want to put a hole in this, or I may just put a tab on it. I did see something I want to share with you guys on our next project. So it involves tags, but it doesn't involve tags. All right, stay tuned. Ephemera on a budget. Look at that. We will dress this page up a little more. Okay, that's kind of plain, and that's okay. I mean, I'm just going to stencil it, basically, guys. Don't worry. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Stay tuned. Thank you so much for crafting with the Diva today. I truly appreciate you spending this creative time with me. If you've enjoyed this project, please like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, keep it creative, keep it inspired, and I'll see you soon.